Do you want to know the secret to how that thunder came? No, I'm just kidding. Do you want to know the secret to finding out what to teach? Right? For yoga teachers, there's a very delicate situation where you're trying to honor your passions, your interests, your skill level, and your emotions, and teaching something that fits that. But then you're also trying to balance that with what the students need. What's an acceptable level you feel teaching at? What kind of students are you attracting? What are you teaching them? And you're probably also thinking about like making sure you do the best work for your prep class, right? So how do you find out what to focus on? Because some people are gonna love it and some people aren't. Well, the best way to make a decision, there's a big storm coming. The best way to make a decision about what you want to teach in anything, in a book, in a class, in a course, in a workshop, in a retreat, it doesn't matter, is ask students. Ask students what they want. What are you working on? What part of your practice would you like to develop? What are you finding challenging? Where are you at right now in life, and how is yoga helping you? Where would you like to go in life with the help of yoga? Ask them all kinds of questions about their life, because the more you understand about their personality and their lifestyle, the more you have an understanding of what similar people's lifestyle is like. Because not everyone's lifestyle is yours, or is like yours, or is like mine, especially if you're in different countries. Lifestyle and habits can vary significantly. So you want to have an understanding of this. And why? Because it'll help you make informed decisions about the products and services that you want to deliver to students. How? Well, by asking them, you're getting their feedback and their input. What this does is it allows your students to be heard, to express what's going on in their life, to share what yoga is being used for in their life, how they're taking on it, what they're struggling with, what they're working on. This gives you an opportunity to hear your students, and then you can use this information and you can say, look, okay, on the one side, right, like way over here, I got my passions and interests and skill sets, but then over here, I got what my students want, what they're looking for in their life, what their jobs are. Maybe they want to change a career. Maybe they want to move address. Those are things that you can help them with in the yogic process, right? And a lot of the things that you would need as skills on top of actually doing those things is, managing your mindset, being mindful of your breath, dealing with overwhelm, learning something new and being uncertain about it, right? These are all the kinds of things that you want to know about your students, because once you learn these things, you can make a package that you can then offer to them. And when you have this knowledge about what your students want by asking them, you're very, very confident in charging a much higher price. Because it's justified. It's justified because, starting to rain. It's justified because you have done your research and found out exactly what they want. And the market, your students and future students, they value something that's going to help them achieve something in their life. Something where they feel markedly better, something where they say their life's improved. You help them to save time doing something, make money doing something, make things easier in their life, increase their health and well-being, increase their presence in society and their reputation. These are common things that people want, but they come in many different forms. We need to find out what parts of their life they want improved. Do they want correct posture because of health reasons? Or because it makes their body look good when they dress up and, you know, they go on a date or they're at the gym, right? Those things matter because that's A, gonna help you understand what they're looking for, B, create a custom solution that fits this group of people, and C, it's going to allow you to say, this is totally worth this price because it's custom made offer, it's gonna take you from where you are to where you wanna go, and I'm gonna be here alongside you on this journey, right? Powerful stuff right there. But you can only find this out if you ask your customers and potential customers what they want, right? If you already have students, whether they're free or paid, still ask them what they want. And you can just do this at the end of class and say, you know what, I'd like to have a few moments to connect with you guys and you know, dive into what you're looking to get from in your yoga practice and get that feedback, right? That's a really great way of doing it. If you haven't started teaching yoga yet, that's okay. I would recommend that you start looking for some Facebook groups, and you look for groups with people of 1,000 or groups of 1,000 members or more. And what this does is it needs to be related to what you're doing. So for example, if you're helping seniors get over joint pain in the knee, or just joint pain, seniors getting over joint pain, which is huge, right? Like that's a very specific area, or a specific like arthritis in the knee, right? If you specialized in that, that's a really focused area for people to say, yes, that's me. So if you do something like that and you just ask them inside groups, you look up groups, in this case, you know, seniors who've got arthritis or joint pain groups, there will be lots, and you find the big ones and you request access, and you go in there and you just genuinely start asking by posting and replying in comments to like people's questions or posts themselves, right? So like if you're in a group with seniors with joint pain, people are going to post about their experiences with a certain joint and the certain pain that they're going through. They're going to share what they've been doing with it or asking for help from other people. You need to spend some time in these groups, and what this will do is give you a sense of understanding of what they're looking for, right? It doesn't happen overnight. You need to spend a few weeks doing it. And over time, you'll become known in the group for commenting, for posting, and you'll get a really good understanding of what people are looking for help with and wanting and struggling with. So asking them, you know, two ways: ask your existing students, or go and find existing students. You could use Instagram pages as well and start being in the comments there for like accounts that are related to what your niche is. That would work. And then the Facebook groups. So like there's definitely ways to do it. I've done this, found it very helpful. This is the same method I tell my students inside my course, and it's an absolutely incredible strategy for taking the information that you are looking to find, right? What to teach. Well, now you know what to teach because your students have told you, right? Or your prospects have told you. Oh, there's the rain. Your prospects have told you, and now you can deliver, right? It's an absolutely great way to stay in touch with your students. And what this is going to do is give you a lot of confidence that you're justified and you're on the right track, right? You might, I mean, you know, and you need both, right? You might be justified in building something because you did your research, but that doesn't mean you're on the right track. But in this sense, we can be highly confident in that because when you spend the time to connect with them and really go through a number of questions about their lifestyle and their practice and their experience, this is real tangible information. So you can be very, very confident that people are looking for something, and they'll usually ask what you're doing And you can say, I'm doing research for an upcoming product or service, product and service. And I'm just looking to see what students are interested in. It's the Sri Lankan New Year today. So just tell them that. Just be honest. And you don't have to pitch them or anything. Just saying, I'm looking for the kinds of help that people need and where they want to go in their life so that I can support them on that journey. That's fine. You can say that. And this will actually intrigue them. And they'll feel honored that you reached out to them and you wanted to interview them, right? Crazy rain here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So once you do that, once you collect that information, what's going to happen is you'll have a good understanding of what people want, and you can make something that is just right, and you'll feel really good about it. And this will give you a lot of motivation to keep going and limit how much you doubt yourself, because you know that this is from real people, right? And the beautiful thing about having a package that's based on what people have said they're looking for is not only the fact that you're giving them what they asked for, but it's very easy to upgrade and modify based on what needs to be changed. I mean, you're not going to get it perfect the very first time. That's perfectly fine. No big deal. No big deal. Because you can always get more customers, more students. And when they come in, the upgraded version will look like normal. And the students who you've already been working on your package with, they'll appreciate the effort and the changes to make things better, right? So you literally can't lose. And, this is the importance of knowing who you're going, of what you're going to be teaching by knowing who to teach, right? For each project, you should have a specific understanding of what people are looking for and base it on what they have shared with you, what you've observed from students. And you'll be much more successful this way because you deliver value instead of just a commodity, right? Yoga classes are a commodity, and it's because it's mostly, for a lot of teachers, it's the only thing they really offer. And so, of course, there's so many yoga teachers offering yoga that it's very easy for people just to find one yoga teacher and then go find another one, because there's always another one. And it's just yoga classes, and it might be a little bit different, but it won't be that different, right? So, at least in the mind of the consumer. And this is why we want to create something that is unique, right? It's not comparable to what somebody else is doing, and it's something you've put together backed by data, right? That's a game changer on every level. Instead of just saying, I'm going to offer yoga for free to help people, but you're not sure which people you're helping or what you're helping them with. Think about it. What are you actually helping people with? Try to be super specific, because people feel better or connect more with themselves. It's just surface level. What does connecting with themselves mean? What techniques are you going to show them? And what's it going to help them achieve in their life? You need to know those things. That's what people are going to buy, not sound baths, right? People buy the transformation. Just like you did when you signed up for a teacher training, you buy the transformation of the training of what the training takes you through. That's what you're buying, So, use the same principles when you're creating your offers. And this way, you're not just selling yoga, right? Nobody likes the idea of selling the practice and selling the culture. So what you need to do is grow beyond that, right? That's why just doing asana is doing that, right? It's just selling the culture and the experience. Whereas when you offer, say, okay, like I've talked about in other videos, how you can help people get over something specific, like weightlifters increasing strength by doing yoga, or seniors overcoming arthritis pain by doing yoga, right? Huge focus shift, all right? So if you've got any questions about any of this, I'd love to see them down in the comments. And if you're liking the videos, a subscribe would be really appreciated. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.